Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Guitar of the Day. I'm your host, Michael Lemmo, and today it is Straturday here at Norman's.
Woo!
Whoa.
Sorry.
That's good.
I'm excited.
No, it's good. We have our spec check today with Brandon Soriano.
Hey
everyone! What's up?
Hey everyone!
So, we just bought about, what, 40 guitars?
More. Yeah, we got 40 from one batch, and then like maybe a dozen more from various places. We just got over 50 new guitars in the shop.
And we're always buying guitars, so if you do have guitars for sale, don't let that stop you. We're still looking. That's how we get these vintage instruments. Yeah. But yeah, this is one that just came in from that lot of 40, and it's a really cool guitar, so let's check it out.
Yeah, so the person that we got this lot from, he was a collector of artist guitars. So you're going to see a lot of artist stuff coming up on the page. This is one of the cooler ones from 2018. It is a Fender Voodoo Child Jimi Hendrix Stratocaster. No,
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is sick. This is a really cool guitar. So if you know the lore about Jimi Hendrix, you know that he was left-handed, but left-handed guitars were obviously very difficult to come by, and so he would play a right-handed guitar basically flipped over. But he still had it strung with the low E where it should be. There are some other players in history who have actually played backwards, like high E on top, low E on the bottom. Hendrix basically flipped the strings, flipped the guitar, and that's how he did it. So what you see here is sort of a backwards-ish Strat. So the main thing is that the headstock is reversed. It's facing the other way. And if you notice, we're going to work our way down a little bit to what else is going on here, but the headstock being flipped actually does something really cool. It adjusts the string length. It makes it opposite of what it usually is. So usually your high E string is going to be the longest one and your low E string is going to be the shortest. But when it's reversed, the effect that has is that the low strings are a little bit tighter and the high strings are a little more slinky and they bend a little more because there's less tension on the string. There's basically less length of the string. So that's kind of a cool, even though it looks like a Hendrix thing, it also has a practical effect that's pretty fun for playing. When you look on the back, you're going to see the custom shop insignia, because it is a custom shop guitar from 2018 with the Jimi Hendrix logo up top and a little Voodoo Child underneath. This is a real bone nut. That's kind of cool. No plastic on this guy. It's a maple neck, and the profile is based off of a 66 Strat. So very comfortable neck. Like, this is actually a really comfortable neck. I like it a lot. The color is a nitro cellulose Olympic white finish. Of course, if you know Hendrix, you know the Olympic white Strat is kind of ubiquitous with Jimmy. And you get that really cool neck plate on the back too. It's authentic Hendrix. This is authentic Hendrix right there. I always love to point out the offset screws on a Strat back plate. It's kind of upsetting, but on all of them. So there you go. Flipping it over, something else that's cool on this whole reversed Strat sort of vibe is that the bridge pickup, I believe, is facing the other direction. Isn't it? These are usually slanted that way. Now it's slanted this way. And the magnetic pole pieces are also reversed. Wow. So sound-wise, you know, sonically, this guitar has some really cool vibe
I think it's different tones.
Yeah, it's like, it's so Stratty, but it's almost like more Stratty than a regular Strat. I don't know how to describe it. There's some kind of tone to it that's like thick but hollow and chimey but not spiky, and let's use a bunch of words. That's what it is. Yeah, so it is definitely a very, very cool guitar. There's some, I don't know if you can see the checking that's running that way. A little bit of checking going on that nitro finish. Nitro is going to do that. And that's sort of the fun of the whole thing. The custom shop case is, of course, in great shape. And then there's a lot of goodies inside of this one. So, get a little Hendrix strap here. I love the look of that. That's so cool. Really cool, man. It's like a stained glass sort of thing. Of course, you get the bar. You're gonna get, I'll save that for last, you're gonna get the paperwork, all of the tags and everything. It's a little 2018 custom guitar design guide with a Jazzmaster on it.
And a maple neck on it.
Mike.
Pretty wild.
Maple neck Jazzmaster. Basically all the goodies in here. There's like extra, you know, tension springs for the backplate and everything. But one of the coolest things about this is the COA, because it's one of the trifold COAs, and I love these. You open it up and there's nothing. And that's because you have to open it again.
Ooh. I got it.
Party foul. Okay, that is the Floor Traveler. So when they're making the guitars in the custom shop, This is the sheet that basically specs out every little minute detail of what this guitar needs to get in order to get made. And this is what travels around the shop floor as they're building it, so everyone is on the same page and knows what to do. So I love seeing these. This is really cool. And then you get the proper COA, Jimi Hendrix, Voodoo Child. And the serial on this too, they all start with VC for Voodoo Child, and then they have 4 numbers. The numbers on this one are 0, 1, 2, 3. That's just kind of cool. Yeah. So if you're into numbers, it's a cool serial number on this one too. The guitar plays great. It sounds great. It's really comfortable. And if you're a Hendrix fan, but you're a righty, this is the one. I mean, it's a really great guitar. So Mike's going to take it out front, show you what it can do.
Totally. Let's do it. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Mike.
Thank you,
Thank you, Jen.
You guys are crazy.
All right, we're out front with the 2018 Custom Shop Voodoo Child Hendrix Stratocaster. A really cool guitar. We're also going through a 1967 Fender Deluxe Reverb, starting off on that neck. Let's see what we get. Tone. Let's go down. We're going to go from neck to both neck and middle. See what we get. Pickup. See what we get. Now we'll go into middle and bridge. We're gonna get a little bit twangier sound. last but not least, we're going to go down to bridge, and then we're also going to turn the tone knob down in the middle for this intro part, and then we're going to kind of move up and down with the toggle. So let's see what happens. Your 2018 Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Child Strat. Really cool guitar with a big sound. You can check them all out at normsdryguitars.com and also on Instagram and Facebook. I'm your host, Michael Lemmo. See you soon.
Bye.